Hello, you beautiful people of the internet. Here is the 5.6 live stream. Here we go. Please give us nod cry. Windblume? Vinty? We're gonna get Vinty scening. Oh, let's go. Navi Fontaine? A Fontaine Farina! There she is, Escoffier. Or Escoffier. Gordon Ramsay! Wait, she looks so good. She looks phenomenal. Oh, she looks so good in game. Dude, the music? Wait, I love her vibe. Hello? Aoife and Aurora? There he is, the man! The doctor is in. I need that man in my party now. Post-haste. Humada, humada. I'm sorry. He looks good. There's like a mini Chaska. 月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。Is he getting arrested?
ここは昔レムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。
A Fontaine area too? Is every region getting an update? Hello? Dude, seeing Natland people outside Natland is crazy. Right there! Oh shoot. Oh shoot, bro! Albedo on trial? Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh. New person! A formal meeting with the Hexen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, this symbolizes the Hexen Circle? New boss? Wait. What is happening? The music? The story? This is insane! Varka! I need... Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. I need to go back. I freaking am so mad that my stream got scuffed up. Them all in Fontaine. Remuria. Hexen Circle. Albedo's True Purpose. Ryan Detier mentioned. Varka. Another new character. D-Luke and Kaya defending Mondstadt. Nouvelette stabbed. Are you pooping my pants right now, brother? Oh, this is so hype. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so upset that my freaking reaction was scuffed. Say, Levy, what can you do, chat? What can you do? You know, you're doing it live. You're doing it live. The, Aoife looks great in game. Little Aoife.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program.
Varissa.
I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Varessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today.
Dude, look at him.
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
And I am
British.
so excited to
Is
be
that
hosting
British?
alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement
Dude, she
signal
looks
tracking support
good
mech.
in game.
It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
It's Gordon
Yeah, a lot of
Ramsay,
people
bro.
think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Ah, okay. That seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too. But honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Demon chef.
Absolutely. Let's take a
Where's
look
the
at her
lamb
profile.
sauce? Here we go. Escoffier.
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, this is cute.
cool.
The hotel is famous
Dude,
for the
her
extremely
in-game model
popular
looks
and
good.
exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow. Exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day.
Oh my gosh, it's Gordon
Escoffier
Ramsay.
is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches
Swan.
cooking as a science. She even develops advanced methods
There's
to
so much
use
to
in
look
her
at.
cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Gastronomy.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible.
Dude, her design
but
looks
what if she
good
doesn't
in
like
game.
it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
Where's the
I
lamb
promise
sauce?
Escoffier is actually very
What are
well-mannered
you?
most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you
Dude,
said Escoffier
Aoife,
used to be the
his
head
little
chef at the
chibi looks
Hotel
cute.
de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The
Dude, I
Fortress
can't
of
believe we're getting
Meripede?
Natland characters
What happened?
in...
We can't divulge the details right now, but
I can't
all
believe
be
we're getting
revealed in
Natland characters
Escoffier's story
in
quest.
Fontaine. This is
Treasured
crazy.
above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
We get to play
Special guest.
Overcooked.
Nice. Huh.
Oh.
Okay, I see
Oh,
blubber
no.
beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait,
Sushi
do
time.
we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime
Oh, I thought we were
flowers?
cooking the blubber
That's not
beast,
much
bro.
to work
I was like, ooh.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer.
Dude, her design in game looks
so we
better
know
than her
what she can do
splash
in the
art, in my
kitchen.
opinion.
But what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it.
What does she do? Cryo?
Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and
Wait a
cryo
minute.
damage. The more hydro and cryo characters in the party,
Wait a
the
minute.
greater the reduction.
Ah, okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but
Chunyun
the
buff?
resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her
Cryo
elemental
resistance.
skill or
I'm
burst
liking
hits
these
an enemy,
teams,
the
man.
reduction
I'm
takes
liking
effect.
these teams.
The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so
The enemy doesn't need to be
it seems like
frozen.
any character that deals hydro or cryo damage
So
can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With
Chunyun
an actual
buff.
dish.
No way.
Chunyun meta.
Yeah, and
The
when
Chunyun
Escoffier
meta is here.
unleashes her
It's
elemental skill,
happening.
she
It's
summons a
happening.
cooking mech to the field
Everybody
that
stay
follows
calm.
the active
Everybody stay
character
calm.
and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish
Not
out
them
damage,
using
and
Fremine
heal.
instead of Chunyun, you
Sounds like
bastards.
she's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa, I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself?
Free food?
Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus, she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so fun to check out in game.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travelers.
Cooking just got
In
power
the first
crept.
half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Navia.
Actual
A
most
new
OP
5-star
ability in
playline,
Genshin.
Symphonist of Sense. will be
She's
featured
let
on
her
Weapon Banner.
cook.
Our new 4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the
In
first
phase
half
1?
banners.
Aoife, no way, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, so she buffs Chunyun.
And another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Oh my gosh.
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants, behold the almighty
Yo, put that thing away,
Dragon
bro.
Lord's magnificence.
Put that thing away.
The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh wow, no way, bro. What? You little... Oh dear. Do you even
It's
hear
cute.
yourself,
It's
bro?
cute.
How dare
Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Oh my god.
You're hopeless. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao! His wisdom is wasted on you.
Yeah, we have 3 Paimons now.
No way, bro. See you later. Huh? Ah!
Wait, that was it?
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude, you don't know the half.
3 Paimons now, bro.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
Ooh, the
I
music.
thought you'd never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get
Dude, I
sick
wanna see him
and
in
hurt
game
just
more.
like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that.
Bud's got a
And
Glock.
Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kukuku's life, and now, of course, Kukuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard a how got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Oh.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff.
I need to
I
replay
wonder
through
if he can
that
treat all kinds of dragons.
event I missed.
Even ones from other nations.
I guess, in
Dude,
theory,
look at Aoife's gun,
yeah,
bro.
I don't see
That's
why
just
not.
straight up a
Plus,
gun.
if it was an emergency, Kukuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding
So
Kukasals.
silly.
But this is less riding and more dangling,
This seems like
isn't it?
animal abuse, bro.
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's
He
super
just
awesome.
falls.
Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Although it looks more
I
like
I was
Aoife
saving
is
it
chasing
for
down a
this.
patient
I was
for a
saving it for this,
checkup.
guys.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Please
Well,
tell me.
Aoife is an Animo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife
Does he actually
can
use his gun?
unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current
Therapeutic
that pulls in
sedative?
and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also
Is he
helps him out in
chloroforming
combat.
us, bro?
With Aoife's elemental skill,
Oh
Kakuku
my
lifts him
gosh.
into the air, giving him an aerial
Baby
advantage in
Chaska.
combat. And while in this state,
It's
Aoife can
Baby
continuously
Chaska,
fire
bro.
tonic shots, which deal Animo damage
is
upon impact
crazy.
and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife
Okay.
is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions. And characters that
Interesting.
can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own
Oh,
phlogiston to heal them.
Nice.
That's kinda
putting
cute.
those medical skills to use. His
Not
kit
sure
sounds
how
really
useful that is,
intuitive
though.
and
I can't
helps with
believe
exploration.
Escoffier,
I feel
or
like
however you say her
exploring the
name,
sacred volcano will be a
makes
lot
free
easier with
food.
Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy.
Look at this team
Now,
comp.
moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6.
Oh my
the
goodness,
Secret
bro.
Source Automaton Overseer device.
Robot
Travelers will
boss
need to defeat
number
it to
72
obtain
reporting
ascension
for
materials
duty.
For Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we've faced something like this before.
Yes,
Because this
we
boss has the
have.
same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration
Oh
device from
my
version
gosh.
5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost
Oh,
seem like
listen,
two
it looks
parts of one
great.
terrifying
It looks
monster.
great, but I'm
Okay,
tired of the
Jane,
robot
let's,
bosses, bro.
This is where we
I'm
should wrap this
tired.
part up, I think.
I'm
as
tired of
travelers
this,
can search
Grandpa.
for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a
Why is Risley
festival
looking
or
at me like
something?
that?
Not a festival.
Why
An
is he looking
amusement
at me
park
like that?
Organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce
This
for the
is-
event.
this is-
but it's
this is
not
so
all veggies
wild.
and good times, unfortunately. Against the
This is
backdrop
breaking my
of the
brain, bro.
festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kaniche and Risley to cross paths.
Ooh, a
Natlan
Saurian hunter
characters
and a
out,
prison
Kaniche
warden.
and
Sounds
Risley.
like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few
This
sneak
looks-
peeks to
this
share,
looks
so
fun.
let's take a look.
Oh.
Weird. Why is a How cowering behind Kaniche?
Is that Charlotte's
I would have
shoes?
thought he was too proud for that.
Is he scared of robots?
Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau
Oh my
and Kakuku
gosh.
made the journey all the way to Fontaine
Anti-drone
and happened
law.
to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage
Wait,
to send
why is
all
this
of the
still a
important
law?
documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh, no. That can't end well. Well, what about Aoife?
How does
Isn't
Nouvelette
he
get
going
stabbed
to
from
come
this?
to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands.
It's about to take a
Plus, he
180.
might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to
Kaku
guess
about
what
to
it is?
stab Nouvelette.
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalette could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon.
This is
Oh, I
disrespectful.
can't wait to see how their interactions
This is
go.
downright
Honestly, I can't even
disrespectful.
picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's
That's
nothing
messed
we
up,
can say
bro.
that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in game. And trust me, there are a lot.
Whirling waltz.
Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff, with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back.
Another festival?
Didn't she
Oh
almost
my
go bankrupt
god.
after basing her research on that fake story? I hope
Shantae.
her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the traveler
I'm
agrees
so
to come on
overstimulated.
board, Lapine
OMG,
Pauline
me too,
might be
man.
in a better position.
Me
Come on
too.
board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
Escoffier looks so
It's
good in
not
game
like
chat.
that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell me everything.
Management.
You got it, bro. Travelers will be in
It's like
charge
that,
of operations, like upgrading
potion
the
event.
facilities,
I like these
expanding the
events. These are
park,
fun.
and managing the staff. During each business cycle, travelers will need to allocate their
I
precious
liked the
funds and
potion
action
one.
points to the most important tasks based
Chat,
on
we
their
get to pay
management.
taxes.
Plus,
Pay
Navi
taxes
recruited
event.
MasterChef, Escoffier,
Capitalism
to run the park's
event.
theme
Let's go.
restaurant. The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of
What
attractions.
did he eat to
For
do
example,
that, bro?
In Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures.
Wait,
where they
traveler
fly through
either
the air
floating
or
around like
dash
this
underwater
looks
at high
unnatural.
speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces
He
where you
was a
have to
fairy.
use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one, so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
We get to make them?
And travelers can
your
also
own
add an
minigame?
attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits
seems
are
fun.
Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Dude,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love the fact that we're
doesn't
getting
sound too
Natland
bad.
characters in
And
Fontaine.
plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome. More Primo Gems to save for your next pull.
Gambling
Which
money.
reminds me, we still
For new
haven't finished
Chunyun support.
announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry to keep you in suspense,
Kanish
travelers.
and
In the second
Raiden.
half of version 5.6,
Oh,
we'll have
shoot.
returning event wishes for Kanish and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your pulls.
All right. That was a lot of info.
Let's go,
so
baby!
Let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
Wait, this is cute. Wait, I'm covering it. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm fine. Cute. Dude, I love they're getting more creative with these. Chaz, anyone else notice that? With Varissa's one? Oh, the music. The music, yeah? Okay, couple of notes. Escoffier. Eva looks good, as expected. Escoffier, or however you say her name, I'm probably saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. In-game, she looks, and I had a feeling this was going to happen. In-game, she looks so much better than her splash art, in my opinion. Chat, do you agree? Like, the emotes, her design, her glow, her hair, her eyes.
The Windblume Festival, once a celebration of flowers,
Oh, shoot.
now shrouded in unease.
Phase 2. This pink.
Why
pink.
is Albedo on trial?
What is-
Who is the young man in the
What is this
courtroom?
narrator?
And is he friend or foe? What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6 Archon
What is
Quest.
this announcer, bro? Why sound like epic rap battles of history or something?
Nice.
Oh, no.
Cinema
Aw,
Sins.
shucks, thanks.
So, we
Was that
finally make
Aoife?
it back to Mondstadt, and Albedo's on trial.
Archon
I don't
Quest!
even know what to think. But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new
Cinema!
clues. So, here's the deal.
Oh my gosh, we are
Albedo's
so
been
back.
accused
I'm
of
so
murder
hyped.
and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the
Wait,
Knights
unlawful
of Favonius,
disposal
Hertha, seems to
of
have
human
compelling
remains?
evidence against Albedo. So the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down
Albedo's
some clues.
room?
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, the new
that's
characters from the
Dahlia. He's the
church.
deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy.
Dahlia.
Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting.
This is
because
insane.
He's also
This is so
friends with
much.
Venti.
I'm gonna explode.
Very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only on the second
I'm gonna
try
piss
that
myself.
he manages to reach.
Oh, this is so good.
Whoa, hold on. You just dropped
Sorry.
two major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder
so
why
that-
Venti needs to get in touch with her.
The Scarlet Boss?
Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to
Oh
defend Mondstadt.
my gosh. Wait, it's
Wow.
like Natlan
This is
War
kind
in
of
Mondstadt.
emotional. Mondstadt was
This
the
is
beginning
so
of everything.
awesome.
It's the place where travelers met their first companions and
Wait, and you get to
embarked on this
you play
whole
as everyone
journey.
through it?
Now it's in crisis.
Oh, that's so sick.
Hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but
This is everything we
it won't be
wanted,
an easy
chat.
road. Alice can offer something to help, but travelers will need
shoot!
to pass a trial first and defeat the
Wait.
king and queen on the chessboard.
But they said
Anything
it's
to
a
defend
trial of the
Mondstadt.
Hexen Circle?
I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay. Then
Dude, these
let's
guys
take a
look
look at what awaits them.
phenomenal. Wait, we get to play chess? Are all of those part of the design? I'm in love with the design. Is that a gun? Choose a gun! The king and queen. That is so sick, bro. And the music!
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use.
Dude, look at these
Travelers will need to rely on
animations,
their own
bro.
strength to emerge victorious.
They look
It looks like
phenomenal.
there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers. So,
Shun
we know
your
there's
metal,
murder,
let's
an attack on
motherfucking
Mondstadt, a
boys!
Hex and Circle
I've been
trial.
waiting 99 years
I
for
have
this!
no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it,
I'm so
first
pumped.
Natlan had a crisis with the
so
ley lines
pumped.
that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Yeah.
Dude's the
but
build up to
look
Nodcry.
on the bright side.
Nodcry's gonna be
It's
peak.
another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues
It's
about
building
forces
up.
we've encountered before, or what we can expect on
It's
the road
building
ahead.
up.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tevat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Not our last.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine.
It's funny,
where travelers
chat.
can test out their tactical
Our
brilliance
last
in the new
interlude
wargame,
Archon quest
Operation
was
Downpour
just us with
Simulation.
Eonson and Capitano for
nice.
literally like 10 minutes.
Oh, I know. This
And then the
wargame
next
comes with
one is
all new
this.
offensive and defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding your game
Our
pieces.
last interlude was
Okay, what do
essentially
you
a
mean?
daily.
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles?
Oh my gosh,
Maybe
I
even
love these.
bypass
These are
them
so fun,
entirely?
actually, unironically.
Once you feel like you know what you're doing,
Clash of
you
Genshin.
can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple.
Co-op?
What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin. And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first or makes greater
That's fun.
progress within the time limit wins.
Wow.
It's literally Clash of
Okay,
Clans.
So it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right.
Dude, I'm so pumped.
Get tactical, travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Mulani,
Let's take a look at
Varissa.
the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for
Oh,
coins?
shoot.
Ah, well, think
Wait, it's the
again.
similar one. I actually really like these, chat.
Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities
Dude, all
to
these
your
PvP
advantage,
events I
and
actually
you might be able to
love.
turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian
These
form
events,
the whole time and
dude,
blast
even the
all the other
events
players
look
away.
peak. I'm sorry, I'm
If
saying it.
Only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems.
Dude,
I'm
the
sure at this
events
point
look
in their
fun.
journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some
I feel like
food for
this
thought.
event would be perfect
Nice.
if
Sounds like the
it
perfect
auto-selected
excuse
your
to do
team
some
for you.
Experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
I would kind of like
Alright.
that if it forced
Moving
you to
on
use a
some
certain
Genius
team, chat.
Invitation TCG updates. First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested.
Emerald or
Travelers can also
diamond.
look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Nice. More food for the card sharks.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
So in addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement.
This is like quick
so
mode?
the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new
Our
strategies and surprise their
monthly
opponents
reminder
with
that
unexpected
TCG
moves.
exists.
That's right, and finally,
And it's a good game.
the Leyline
It's a good
Overflow
game. It's a
event
great
is
game.
returning in version 5.6.
TCG
so
needs
don't
to be
miss
its
out.
own app,
We
though.
won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side,
Cool
travelers.
collab. Wait, is this a calendar? Wait, this is so cool. I'm sorry. This patch is insane. For a 4.6 chat, Archon quest with Mondstadt defending against the Abyss, Albedo lore, Hexen Circle, Escoffier looks great, Chunyun buffs, let's mother flipping go, baby. I know everyone's excited about that, right? Right? The events look fun. Getting Natland characters in Fontaine, that looks fun, in my opinion. And then there was the whole Remuria thing. For anyone who doesn't know what Remuria is, it is Fontaine's Enconomia, which it's their subregion.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Let's jump
System
right into
optimizations
system
time, chat.
optimizations.
Let's
Some
see.
travelers provided feedback.
Artifact
the
loadouts.
brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers
that.
to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing
Wait
the
a
final
minute.
act takes you directly to
You
the
get
credits, right?
resin
What if you just missed that last star challenge?
and
It'd be such a bummer.
Yeah,
elixir
dev team
used to
has
make
received that feedback
artifacts?
as well. So, a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars. All right, so this next update addresses
restart button.
another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier
nice.
for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who
That's
prefer
actually
to
helpful.
dive into all the details can always expand the
some of these
content
things
for a more
chat are
comprehensive
novels,
description.
bro.
Nice. Sorting through all that information.
Reading Shalonen's
should be a lot
movements is
faster
like
now.
reading the Bible.
Totally.
Cover to cover, bro.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use
Interesting.
to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Similarly,
Oh.
at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help
like
travelers
Mora
that are stuck
chests?
at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have
That's me.
also been
That's me, guys.
optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can
That's
now
me,
delete
guys.
custom pins in
99%.
batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone
I
who
can make
really
Among Us
likes to
art.
go ham with the markers.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our system
Artifact loadout?
optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's okay. Out of game.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact
Charlotte
is partnering with the
Tilbury!
global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Oh, they have a. Chat, I'm buying this. Let's go. I know you want to see me in Charlotte Tilbury Mona makeup. You've been asking. I talked to Hoyoverse. and helped co-launch this product. You're welcome. This is cute. Shout out to Mona Majestus, man. Is that an eye mask? That's pretty sick. The style of it, bro. Mona's got aura. Aura. Watch them drop a Genshin.
But I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan
Hoyo?
OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon.
You got to put the disc earlier.
The album contains various tracks.
Hoyo, you got to put the
Hoyo
disc
Mix
earlier,
Team
bro.
For the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So
I like
stay
the
tuned for
disc.
the drop.
I'm happy for the music.
It's going to be amazing.
But you can't have that be your last theme.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Not cry?
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery.
If there's no
and
not cry,
to
it's
defeat the
okay.
new boss on
But-
the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her.
Please?
I just think you're going to love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is
The
finally
moon
playable,
haunts
and
you.
of course he's gonna have Kukuku
Skirt
right by
crumbs?
his side. But the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships,
Anime
new
teaser?
answers,
Drop?
and a whole lot of fun.
Dude, this music is
And with that,
hype.
all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers.
Bye.
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 See ya.
Not great! Not great! I'm clearing my calendar. I'm excited, but also that's a little messed up, bro. But at least they mentioned it. Honestly, 10 out of 10 on the excitement meter. I am so pumped for this. This is jam-packed, full of stuff. The Mondstadt quest is everything I've been hoping for. The only sad part is a lot of the characters are not going to be voiced, which is unfortunate. But c'est la vie. I'm still going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it so much. Stinking Escoffier looks amazing, and she buffs Chun Yoon, so you know your boy's going to pull for her. But that's it for 5.6. Honestly, I loved it. I loved it so much. And this banner lived up to its hype. It did not disappoint with what, like, getting an Archon quest with all of those different moving pieces involved. And it seems like we're just stepping up the pace to not cry, and I'm starting to dig it, chat. But that's it from me. Let me know what you thought of the live stream down below in the comments. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. 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 Also, YouTube, if you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe and click this video that's suggesting you to watch because it wants you to watch it. Love you. Bye.